2, 3. Alright, let's check here. We have Lavitz on the blue side here. Lavitz. And we have both Jais who had turn 1 on the red side here. Gonna start things off very passively with double sets from the red side. Daiswoon gonna come out. Dice Try gonna activate as a counter to that. Okay, Abare Ushioni here. Toss a coin, call it right. Inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. He calls it right. Here we go, 1,000 free damage. Abare Ushioni gonna start things off for the damage coming from red side. But now Snipe Hunter, the card we all feared so deeply. Alright, Skull Dice here. Super Rush Headlong in the main phase. What is going on here? Yes, you can spectate. Alright, Black Brachios, shiny. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. There we go. Wall of Disruption comes out. Oh my god, Snipe Hunter is completely vulnerable now. That Wall of Disruption was absolutely gigantic, and now red side has advantage on the board here. Before dawn, if you bring out that deck, hey, you never know. Alright, Tails was called, and Tails was correct, as 1,000 extra damage will put him in lethal damage range here. But Widespread Ruin is all it takes to stall that out, and now 1,000 life points can activate some interesting effects here.
Let's do this. I summon a monster in attack position.
As a Black Brachios comes out, that's 1,800 damage. And now Joey Wheeler on the red side is back in lethal range in the next turn. Voltage Ice has to make a big play here to come back here. He sets a single card. Does he have a follow-up? Roll-in Boost is activated. Here we go. Barrel Dragon. That's a 7. He needs... I don't know how this works, but it's a 1. Yep, it works. It works. As a Barrel Dragon comes out as a 1-star. Alright, the coin flips here with the 400 life points. Wait, what? Wait, Roll-in Boost was activated. I forgot. That's right. Roll-in Boost was activated. 2,600 is going to be enough to take out this Black Brachios, assuming the backline does not stop the damage here. Snipe Hunter is accessible the next turn, but has to drop a card here. And now the other Joey Wheeler, Lavitz, is running with 200 life points. This is an extremely close matchup here. He's going to activate Snipe Hunter here, dropping the Dice Moon. Is he going to get it? Yes, he will! Wait, yeah, that's it! Barrel Dragon's off the board! Joey Wheeler has 2 cards in hand to play with. 0 attack on that Snipe Hunter. Has to play 1 defensive monster to keep in safety range here. Voltagize says, what, mate? You rolled a 1. You were worried about rolling a 2, but it works.
Too good for me. My turn. I draw. I set a monster face down.
Alright, red side going to set once again here.
My turn's done. This duel ain't looking too good for me. My turn. I draw.
Alright, that's gonna be a sack and summon tributing for the Jinzo here. Oh my god, we get the animation on Joey Wheeler, 60 frames per second, the first of its kind. Jinzo, the quiet but very, very powerful monster comes out from actually Lavitz here. On the blue side, going into the Creole.
My monster's effect activates.
Tails was selected, and Tails was correct. Joey Wheeler on the red side successfully
My turn.
coin flips the victory to take out Jinzo. That's absolutely gigantic.
Lights out. My monster attacks your life.
I know, right? Why does Esperoba even matter? But now Wall Disruption on the other side will come out. Both teams are still playing at 200 and 400 life points apiece.
I summon
Oh my god, attack that gets through right here can be game over as Twin Barrel Dragon comes out.
effect activates.
He can go in for that back row. If he gets it, he would win the game. He does not get it. He is going to be able to go in for the attack though. Wait, is that a second Wall of Disruption? Is that a second Wall of Disruption?
I hate to admit it, but you got the better of me this time. All right. That's some Joey magic right there.
Wait, that was 2 Wall of Disruptions. Alright, let me inform Voltageist here. Voltageist, only 1 Wall of Disruption is allowed in this tournament. I mean, you still lost that one, so that's okay, but like, make sure you remove the other Wall of Disruptions. Alright, Interceptor is on table 2, ready to go here. Let's get Before Dawn. Yep, literally luck duel. That's the whole point of this tournament. Interceptor is ready to go here on table 2 Before Dawn. Please make your way onto table 2 so we can get started on the next match here. As I update the brackets, Lavitz will successfully move on in the winner's brackets. Voltageized, make sure you take out the Wall of Disruption from your deck and you will be in the loser's bracket, so you're not eliminated just yet. Alright, 1, 2... We're just missing 1 person, and that person happens to be Before Dawn. Before Dawn, you need to get in the duel room. Let me provide you the room ID real quick. Alright. Don't tell Don the number for the lol so he doesn't show up and ends up losing by default. Everybody wants Don to lose. We'll give him another minute or so. Alright, there they are and ready to go here. Before Dawn versus Interceptor, a first timer in our tournaments. On the blue side, we have Before Dawn. Everyone wants him to lose. And on the red side, we have Interceptor with the 0 here. Let's see if Interceptor has what it takes to take out Dawn on the first round as dual standby is activated from Interceptor here.
If you are a true duelist, I expect nothing less than your best strategies.
I'm ready to duel. Duel.
It's my turn.
He has to decide which deck to take. That's why he has 25 decks. Remember, so we have the boyfriend and girlfriend matchup here as Yami Yugi goes against Taya Gardner.
It's my turn. I draw. I set a monster. I set a card. My turn.
All right, both sides starting off with a double set situation here. Taya Gardner does have fusion cards. Possibilities are endless. Sage of Wind is our current champion of the he's the current reigning champion. Let's see if he can hold on to the King of Games, or yeah, or if someone else will take his title from him.
I draw. I set a monster.
Taya and Yugi, that's not a luck tournament.
Down. My turn. Open.
Well said, well said. Alright, we got 4 sets now on the side of Taya Gardner. Both sides like face down position, I guess. Ahaha, wink wink. Alright, Interceptor's turn once again here as we enter turn 6. Both sides waiting for more and more cards as Hero Shadow Scout
Monster's effect activates.
will activate and start revealing some cards on the side of Yami Yugi while pushing for more draws.
My turn's open.
Here I go.
Lewd jokes. Well, you can't. What can I say? Taya Gardner Yami Yugi matchup. What else are you gonna expect? We have the potential tunes coming out here from Yami Yugi as the mausoleum shows itself. That means only one thing is coming out next. Destiny Draw pre-activation here. 2,000 burnt. Alright, let's see how he decides to use this mausoleum. Don't forget that your opponent can also use it. That's what happened to me in Vinsanti's tournament. I used mausoleum and my opponent got to summon a barrel dragon for the win. Alright, there is some thought process going on as Toon Barrel Dragon is the choice. And Paleozoic Canadia gonna come out right off the bat here.
My track.
Toon Barrel Dragon gonna be stopped right in its tracks. And now he is back down to face down position, the way that Taya prefers it. Interceptor controlling the battlefield here as Yami Yugi has 11 cards remaining going into the Hero Shadow Scout of Taya Gardner.
It's the end of my turn.
You're finding out that I'm no pushover. My turn. Haha! Draw! I set a card. I end my turn.
I refuse to lose.
The stall outs are continuing to go as it is back to turn 9 on Yami Yugi's side. 2,000 life points to go. Toon Barrel Dragon does come back up.
My monster's effect activates.
I know what to do.
Curse of Anubis gonna activate here.
My track activates.
The activation does destroy it, but it doesn't really matter as no attack can get through. Taya Gardner is able to slip away one more turn. Toon Barrel Dragon sitting at 0 defense in defense mode. But he's going to summon another monster here. It's going to be a Snipe Hunter. First, dropping the Alchemy Cycle here. Dropping a 2, that'll destroy 1 card, and that is going to be a Warm Worm. 7 cards remaining left for the side of Yami Yugi. He's not going to stop his Snipe Hunter onslaught here, as Machine Duplication is dropped. Alright, Snipe Hunter once again is gonna go for the last remaining back row. He's gonna roll a 4 and successfully take it out. Wall of Disruption is taken out of commission here. 7 cards remaining. Snipe Hunter doing nasty, nasty things. Giving light to Yami Yugi in this play.
Let's battle. Playtime is over. My monster.
Snipe Hunter takes out the Hero Shadow Scout.
That's the end.
7 cards remaining on the side of Yami Yugi.
Haha! Draw! I set a monster.
Taya just going to set 1 card and end the turn here.
Exactly what I was.
Alchemy Cycle.
I reveal.
Gonna increase the draw power for Before Dawn.
Activates.
As Paleozoic Canadia is gonna counter activate here and bring another defensive card for Taya Gardner.
Monster.
My favorite Pokemon is ready. Nice.
My turn.
I refuse to lose. My turn. Part of the cards. Guide me.
Destiny draw with 7 cards remaining.
I still believe in my cards. I draw.
Snipe Hunter proving just as disgusting as we had expected it to.
My monster's effect activates.
Snipe Hunter once again gonna pop off here. Taya Gardner needs some 1 or 6 rolls. Oh, never mind, that's a Barrel Dragon. Just as bad, if not worse.
I set this card face down. My monster's effect activates.
Snipe Hunter once again will pop off here. Warm Worm dropping 3 more. 3 cards remaining. Does Taya Gardner have what it takes to stay alive and stall this duel out? Another Snipe Hunter. Looks like he wants to push for lethal here. Dropping the regular Barrel Dragon. Hitting the 4 and his own card.
Let's do this. And here we go.
Dealing 2,600 to Taya.
That's the end.
Give up.
My turn.
A single Warm Worm is all it will take to secure the victory here. But I believe he has used at least 3. Let's see. That is not the case, as Interceptor still does have access. Let's see if he has what it takes to push this through.
I summon a monster in attack position.
He's going into attack mode here with Deathrook Arcfiend.
Now's my chance. I use my face down card.
I'm done with my turn.
I will not lose.
In attack mode.
Still believe in my cards. I draw.
And with it in attack mode, the effects of Snipe Hunter and Toon Barrel Dragon are limited, but he can still go for the back row here, as Toon Barrel Dragon will start for the flips. Let's see what is released here as Skull Dice comes out.
My trap activates.
That's a 4, a solid number here. And will still be destroyed before Dawn's luck is through the roof here.
I won't give up.
And that is going to be lethal, as Before Dawn secures the first victory.
And I had a blast.
That was an excellent duel. I'm looking forward to a rematch.
Before Dawn has taken the first victory to move on in the winner's bracket. Interceptor, you are not eliminated from the tournament just yet. You will be playing again shortly in the loser's bracket, so stick around as we have our next matchup, which will be Zephyr versus Vinsanti on table 3. Alright, looks like on the blue side, we have Zephyr. Vinsanti will be on the red side here. As both duelists are on table, ready to go, you guys may begin. There they go. Before Dawn literally hit every single destruction card. Like, his Toon Barrel Dragon, I believe, hit it every single time. Never missing. And also his Snipe Hunter literally never missed. Mind Scan from the side of Zephyr.
But you'll never humiliate me again. Duel. My turn.
Zephyr is our king of games right now. He is the current leader of our tournament. If he can retain his crown, let's find out.
I set a card. I set a card face down. I set a card. I end my turn.
My turn. I draw. Honk.
There we go. That was a little bit better.
From my hand.
Alright, second coin toss. Vinsanti wants that second chance.
I set a card face down. I summon a monster in attack position.
Alright, Twin Barrel Dragon gonna start things off here.
I anticipate.
Daisun gonna quickly activate.
I flip over my face down card. I activate a
Activating a 2. That's going to destroy the second coin toss here. Double Tails is going to be a no-go here. But Bandit Keith can go in for the direct attack. Mind Scan is available for later. Wall of Disruption will go off and preserve
I end my
the 3,000 plus life points here for Zephyr.
my turn. Draw. I set a card face down.
First off with just a set here. Fires of Doomsday from the red side.
monster. Watch this.
End my turn.
It's my turn.
Doomsday tokens are on the board here. Is it preparation for a tribute summon of a dark type?
Summon
Yes, it might just be. It's going to be a blowback dragon. We got the Bandit Keith pulling off all his stunts right now.
activates.
Two heads is the destruction of a card here. Yes, it is. It will be the destruction of a card, and that is going to be Daisun taken off the field.
Battle. I end my turn.
Bandit Keith with some BM. Going to not go for lethal damage, and instead end the turn.
It's my turn.
Vinsanti BMing.
I draw.
Being true to Bandit Keith.
Monster's effect activates.
BMing, yep. Gonna go for the secured victory here. It does not hit the two heads that he needs to take out the back row. But let's see if he goes in for the attack. No, he does not. Vinsanti with the true BM is gonna hold off.
I
And now he has to face 2 back row instead of 1.
I draw.
Wall of Disruption was limited to 1, and Pegasus had already used it.
No retreat. I tribute summon a monster.
Blowback Dragon, round number 2 here. Going for the true control victory as the first one is successful. It is toggleable as Graceful Dice is going to be taken out. The second one will not secure. Let's see if he chooses to go for the victory. Yes, he will, as the first attack attacks through successfully, and the second one secures the win here. Blowback Dragon
For the 10
taking out Pegasus.
over the prize money.
As Vinsanti defeats our current champion in the first round, moving onwards in the winner's bracket. Zephyr, you are not eliminated yet, so stick around. Alright, our next matchup is Saint Road versus Sound Kawaii, or I guess that's Blue Eyes J now. Table 1. Saint Road versus Blue Eyes J on Table 1. That is our next matchup and the last matchup of the first round. Alright, Voltage Ice is going to forfeit the tournament here. Good night. Rest well. Alright, Saint Road and Blue Eyes J, please make your way onto Table 1 here. Alright, Table 4 works as well. That works fine. Feel free to begin your match. Alright, here we have Blue Eyes J on the side of blue. Playing Yami Bakura.
Challenging me to a duel is your first and last mistake. Step right up to get smacked down. Duel. My turn.
Alright, Bandit Keith versus Yami Bakura. Now this is an interesting matchup here.
From my hand, my field spell activates. This is it. I summon a monster in attack position. I set a card. I end my turn. My turn. Draw. From my hand, I activate a spell.
Hey True Nade, gonna activate for Yami Bakura. And then followed up by the triple for the Twin Barrel Dragon summon.
Monster effect activates.
Going for the Pandemonium. Not going to successfully take it out here.
Draw. Punk. I set a card face down.
An interesting use of Hey True Nade here.
I set a monster.
Arcfiend General
Battle.
is on the field here, going in for the attack.
My monster
Paleozoic Canada gonna stop that right now though.
face down card. My trap activates. I end my turn. It's my turn. Draw. I set a card.
Bandit Keys with the Arcfiends is gonna be played into a defense mode, causing Blue Eyes J to go in for the attack. Twin Barrel Dragon successfully takes out Arcfiend General.
My turn. My turn. I draw, punk.
Shadow Knight Arcfiend reveals itself.
This is it. I summon a monster in attack position.
And Terra King Arcfiend follows up.
This'll pack a wallop. I attack you with a monster. Two.
Paleozoic Canadia round 2 is going to activate here, flipping it back down to face down position.
My trap.
And the trap activation is going to cause the other Paleozoic Canadia to activate from the graveyard here.
Come to me. I special summon a monster.
Vinsanti with that abridged
This'll pack a wallop.
reference right there. Alright, the attack from
Draw.
Shadow Knight Arcfiend does successfully hit through. Arcfiend does successfully hit through. Whoops. Press the wrong button. Alright.
End my turn.
Blue Eyes J running out of options here as he ends the turn. Bandit Keith is now running on turn 7 here. Does have access to his monsters, but Pandemonium is going to prevent the life point sucking abilities from the Arcfiends.
That. This'll pack a wallop. I attack with my monster.
First attack is successful. And now Terra King Arcfiend lands 2,000 solid damage. Yami Bakura gonna activate Fires of Doomsday in the end phase.
Come to me. I special summon a monster. Observe. I special summon a monster. My turn's done. No, this can't be happening. My turn. I draw. Go. I tribute summon a monster.
Alright, the double tribute comes out for the Barrel Dragon here. This can be a turnaround. Terra King Arcfiend is gonna successfully... That's a 3. And Barrel Dragon's effect is not able to get through anyway. But it might have just saved him, because if the result is 3, you get to destroy the Barrel Dragon. Very interesting turn of events here.
Try to stop this. Tackle with a monster. You ain't won yet. How predictable.
Deathstroke Arcfiend gonna be dropped from the hand here, which will bring back Terra King Arcfiend in defense mode.
My turn. My turn.
And now it is back to the side of Bandit Keith to get over this 2600. Barrel Dragon is still the strongest monster on the field here.
Watch this. I summon a monster in attack.
Bandit Keith is not phased as he activates Arcfiend Emperor, dropping a Deathstroke Arcfiend and removing the Barrel Dragon from the field. Going in for the final attack. Bandit Keith, 1,000 damage as it is cut in half. And the 2,000 damage from the Terra King secures the victory here.
I lose, I win. I wish you could see
Saint Road does move on in the winner's bracket here. Alright, our next matchup will be Lavitz versus Before Dawn, the first matchup of the winner's bracket now. On table 1. Alright, Lavitz has quickly made his way onto the table here. As we await Before Dawn to join him. There he is, and we are ready to go into our first winner's bracket matchup here. Good luck to both contestants here. Joey Wheeler versus Bandit Keith. It can't get more canon than this. As Lavitz playing Joey Wheeler is going to get turn 1.
I'd call you a dirty rat, but I don't want to insult the rats.
You're challenging me, dweeb? Ha, a nice little warm-up match might do me some good.
Duel. It's my turn. I set a card face
Alright, Joey Wheeler gonna start things off with a set and a monster here.
monster in attack position.
Black Brachios, Prismatic on the board here.
I set a monster face down. From my hand, I activate a continuous
Shard of Greed. Bandit Keith is card searching and stalling right now.
set a card.
Let's see what he is looking for.
No one messes with Joey.
Lavitz
It's
does have offensive position with his Black Brachios.
here we come.
Saint Road NL, thank you for the follow. One step closer to our first 100 followers.
Monster's effect activates.
Thank you once again, and welcome to Pogon. I'm glad to have you here. Hope you enjoy yourself. Twin Barrel Dragon going to successfully activate, taking out the wall of disruption. That is absolutely huge
Alright,
from the side of Joey Wheeler.
my monster's gonna
Into the Sand Gambler. Attack does get through, and Bandit Keith is now at 1800.
my turn.
My turn. I draw, punk. From my hand, I activate a spell. I set a card.
Alright,
No one messes with Joey Wheeler.
Cup of Ace. Gonna roll the heads and give him a +2. Joey Wheeler will have to figure out how to close this out fast, and anti-magic arrows might just do the trick. As another Black Brachios comes out, not afraid of the wall of disruption.
Let's battle. Take this. I attack your life points directly.
The first 1700 is taken in by Bandit Keith.
Wise guy.
Time for you to hit the bricks.
Proton Blast.
Points directly.
I got you.
Follows up with Defense Draw.
Lights out. My
But the final attack of the final Brachios will secure the victory as Before Dawn loses
he actually won.
against Lavitz.
Duel doesn't count. Nobody makes a monkey out of me.
Too bad. Sometimes them's the breaks.
And for once, Before Dawn loses to an opponent's luck as the Twin Barrel Dragon took out the wall of disruption, which would have been absolutely humongous for Before Dawn. Alright, let me go ahead and start the next matchup, which will be Zephyr versus Sound Kawaii or Blue Eyes J on table 2. Alright, Before Dawn, you are not eliminated from the tournament just yet. As you have entered the losers bracket, Lavitz is holding strong on the winners bracket so far. As we are looking to begin our next matchup here, Zephyr is on table ready to go. Blue Eyes J did get the message. So he will be joining Zephyr shortly on the table. Yep, Blue Eyes J is in the lobby here. Table 2, there he is, and we are ready to begin the next match. This will be the first match of the losers bracket. Alright, our players have entered the match here as we go ahead and spectate. Blue Eyes J and Zephyr going head to head here to stay alive in the tournament. A win here means continuing on in the tournament. A loss here is elimination. We have the battle of the Millennium items, also the battle of the white hair. Who has the better white hairstyle? We'll find out right now.
Right where I want you.
As Mind Scan and Balance are activated, respectively.
Put yourself in by dueling me.
Challenging me to a duel is your first and last mistake.
Duel. My turn.
Alright, Pegasus going to get the turn 1 here with Mind Scan. Access to Mind Scan, I believe, begins on turn 3.
End my turn.
Gonna start things off with a simple and modest set in defense mode. Yami Bakura going to drop 2 cards and a third, which will be a second coin toss into a twin barrel dragon. 2 opportunities to get it. The first one is backwards as he gets no head. Second coin toss will pop off here. As he does successfully land it. That will take out this monster, which is a Big Shield Gardener. Absolutely huge to stall out. And the attack does go through. Mind Scan
My move.
might have been disabled after taking that much damage. I'm not entirely sure how it works. As Dangerous Machine type 6 will activate here. And a Luster Dragon will show itself from the side of Pegasus here, played by Zephyr, our previous champion.
Draw. Come to me. I tribute summon a monster. My monster effect activates.
Before Dawn, that is a good question. I was expecting a lot more of it. As Blowback Dragon will successfully pop off on this Luster Dragon. And he will go in for exactly lethal and take it. Blue Eyes J successfully takes out our champion.
Find out if it's true.
And Zephyr is now eliminated from the tournament. Great dueling though. And thank you for your participation. Stick around on stream and cheer your favorite duelist onward. Blue Eyes J will move onwards in the tournament in the losers bracket here. As I go ahead and announce our next matchup, which will be Vinsanti versus Saint Road on table 1. Vinsanti versus Saint Road. Table 1 is our next matchup here. Vinsanti is on deck and ready for action. Alright, Vinsanti is just waiting for his opponent here, which is Saint Road. Let's see where he's at. Don't think he got my message just yet. Maybe we can message him on the Twitch chat. Let's see. Yep, he is on. He has shown himself online, which means he will get the matchup shortly. And he will be joining us in just a moment. Alright. After this matchup, it will be alright, you guys may begin. There we go. Vinsanti versus Saint Road is on the way.
I hope you're ready to lose. Step right up to get smacked down. Jewel, my turn.
We got the Bandit Keith mirror matchup here with the turn 1 end right off the bat on the side of blue. Blue Eyes J says, rest in peace. He might just have the play to end the game right here as Pandemonium's gonna activate. That's okay, don't worry about it, Sage of Wind. Thanks for joining though. The 3 tourney title, that's right. This will be our second one. You will need one more to get the 3 in a row.
I draw, punk. My monster's effect activates.
King of Swamp is dropped. Polymerization to the hand of Vinsanti. As he's gonna pop it off, let's see what he summons. Double barrel and blowback are dropped. That can be a Gatling Dragon from the special extra deck, which can be absolutely gigantic.
I fusion summon a monster. Battle to missile pack.
Gatling Dragon will not activate its ability here.
My monster. My turn. My turn. I draw.
As 2600 Gatling Dragon holds the field here, Vinsanti is back in control. Red side has to just set defensively and end the turn.
Bad. I've got this in the bag. I attack you with a monster. My turn. It's my turn.
Glossy Gatling, that's right, for the shiny and show-off skills here.
I end my turn. It's my turn. I draw, punk. I set a monster face down. Bad. I've got this in the bag.
Gatling Dragon 2600 to the face.
Ain't right. My turn's done. I'll teach you to mess with me. My turn. I draw. Check this out.
Switcheroo gonna pop off here for red side. He will need his Arcfiend Emperor to take out this Gatling Dragon.
No retreat. I summon a monster in attack position.
He's gonna start off with his Arcfiend General, 2100 attack.
This in the bag. My monster attacks.
Gonna go in for the attack on this face down monster. It's going to be a King of the Swamp.
My turn's over.
A monster summon here can secure the victory here for Vinsanti.
It's my turn. I draw. I set a card face down. Battle. I attack with my monster.
First attack does get through 2600, but it is back to the turn of St. Road. My bad. Let's see what he can do here to successfully win against the 4000 life point Vinsanti. 5 cards in hand.
I set
There might just be a play available. Gonna just set here.
your boots.
This could be game over.
I draw.
A monster summon in attack mode can secure the deal here, as Branch is gonna activate.
I activate a face down card. My continuous trap activates.
Proton Blast going to toggle here. As double heads. Wait, this is gonna be absolutely huge with the Branch play and Proton Blast dealing 500 extra damage. Branch is gonna activate here. As Barrel Dragon will come out. We're gonna get it. The 60 frame per second animation sequence from Vinsanti. Barrel Dragons out on the field here. Level 7, 2600 back for the attack. for the finishing strike here.
Rise that punk. Barrel dragon, attack!
And with that, Vinsanti
Impossible!
will secure the victory here
I win! I wish
and move on to the finals of the winners bracket.
loser.
All right. Our next matchup will be Sound Kawaii Blue Eyes J versus Before Dawn on table 2. Alright, Blue Eyes J versus Before Dawn. On table 2 is our next matchup here. In our quarterfinals of the losers bracket. Alright, Vinsanti is gonna be right back in just a bit. He is in the winners bracket, so his matchup will be in a little bit later. But for right now, we have Sound Kawaii versus Before Dawn on table 2. Shiny Mana cheering for Blue Eyes J here as they go on into their match. Before Dawn on the blue side here. And we have Blue Eyes J on the red side. Balance gonna be activated here from Blue Eyes J with Yami Bakura.
Challenges. So I'll take you on.
Well now, let's hope this isn't the final game you'll ever play. Duel. It's my turn. I set a card face down. From my hand, I activate a continuous.
Second coin toss revealing itself early on the side of Yami Bakura.
Set a card face. I end my turn.
And he's going to end his turn right away
I
with
draw.
only back row sets once again.
I set a card face down. I set a card. I end my turn.
It's my turn. Draw.
Alright, Yami Bakura's turn once again here.
My face.
As Hey Truenade's gonna pop off.
Activate a spell.
Is Yami Bakura gonna go for the OTK here?
Wait. I activate my face down card.
Cosmic Cyclone gonna activate on the second coin toss. Or instead on the back row card, as Wall of Disruption is taken away.
Set a card face. Go. I summon a monster in attack position.
Twin Barrel Dragon on the board here. Going straight in for the attack. 1700
Can't lose to the likes of you.
with only 1300 remaining. Roll-in boost
I'm not
or
because losing.
luck on your side is very close to access for Before Dawn.
I draw. I set a card face down. I set a card.
A double set comes out from Before Dawn here. He might just be waiting for his life points to get a little bit lower.
I draw. Set a card. Time to battle.
Yami Bakura threatening lethal damage right here.
I attack you directly.
Hold up.
Fires of Doomsday. That's going to be able to stall out the damage output a little bit. One has been taken out. There is still one remaining here. A blowback dragon can be very powerful. You ran out of dual orbs. Oh man. Your deck, it seems very strong so far in the tournament. You haven't lost the game just yet. Alright, Yami Bakura's turn is back up. No monster to summon. He's going back in for the attack here. The final Fires of Doomsday has been taken out successfully. Joey Wheeler does have 5 cards in hand to play off of on his next turn.
My turn. I draw.
Don't jinx it, lol. Whoops.
I set a monster.
Joey gonna just simply set again, stalling out for the cards he needs to get his life points perfectly under 1,000.
My turn. I draw. Let's battle. Try to stop this. I attack you with a monster.
Ah, sweet. My monster's effect activates.
Sphere Karibo, gonna stop that. That can only mean one thing. Joey Wheeler wants to go on the offensive next turn.
Because losing ain't in my dictionary. I draw.
Alright, Before Dawn now has access to play with the Barrel Dragon in defense mode. Only 200 defense points to get over it and regain board control. Let's see what Joey Wheeler decides to do here. A lot of thinking going on for the side of Joey Before Dawn, really debating on what his play should be.
I set a monster face down. I set a card.
Alright, double set will come out from Joey Wheeler. Let's see what Yami Bakura can do to successfully go for lethal here, if even possible. Gonna keep going slowly with the Twin Barrel Dragon, now taking out the Sand Gambler.
Wait. I activate.
Fires of Doomsday is gonna come out.
Let's do this. Let's do this. I special summon a monster.
More defensive cards here for Joey Wheeler.
Looking too good for me.
Will he go in for the offensive before he has access to luck on your side?
Let's do this. I tribute summon a monster.
Double tribute for the Toon Barrel Dragon. As Paleozoic Canadia is gonna quickly swap that back down into defense mode. And now Yami Bakura will need to take out that Twin Barrel Dragon to move forward in the duel. As Fires of Doomsday will come out from his side this time.
Guess my turn's done.
You have no chance for victory.
Let's see what he chooses to do here.
I draw. Come to me. I tribute summon a monster.
The tribute summon comes out as a single one. That's going to be a blowback dragon here. 2312. Gonna go in for the flip. Let's see if it lands. It does successfully land. As Toon Barrel Dragon is removed from the field. And now Yami Bakura has offensive capabilities once again here. Not going in for the attack. Instead choosing to end the turn. Was that a misplay or calculated play? Yeah, Fires of Doomsday has been so aggressively played by a lot of duelists here. Labbit's noticing something very, very interesting this tournament due to all the tribute dark summons here as Sand Gambler is going to activate. That can only mean one thing. Life points are about to go down.
Monster's effect activates.
Or he's going to activate it pre, as he will not get the 3 heads in this case. And now his Sand Gambler is in a dire position here.
All right. I summon a monster in attack position.
As Twin Barrel Dragon is going in for the desperate defensive play, trying to go in for the Blowback Dragon unsuccessfully as the brothers look each other in the eye.
Card face down. Battle.
Into attack and battle phase they go. Sand Gambler can take out Doomsday Token here, but instead will attack it with Twin Barrel Dragon.
Guess my turn's done.
You have no chance for victory. I draw.
Alright, that wall disruption is a potential threat here.
I tribute summon.
As it double Blowback Dragon shows itself from Yami Bakura. That's going to be a no-show here for the first one. And second coin toss will secure it, just like that.
My monster effect.
As Wall of Disruption was perfectly targeted. Blowback Dragon's first effect is not going to be going off.
Battle.
Wait.
It's game over.
And that will secure the victory as Wall of Disruption was taken out twice against Before Dawn.
I hate to admit
Shiny Mana must be going crazy right now because of all the anti-Before Dawn luck that's been going. Blue Eyes J takes the victory here and moves on in the loser's bracket. As we enter our next matchup, which will be Saint Road versus Interceptor on table 3. Alright, well, good dueling by Before Dawn. I wanted to see... Welcome to the Shadow Realm. Oh my goodness. Alright, luck on your side was not able to be accessed by Before Dawn. Played well by Blue Eyes J to take him out. Saint Road versus Interceptor is our next matchup here on table 3. Saint Road and Interceptor are in the duel room here. Interceptor has made his way onto the table. On blue side, we have Interceptor. And on the red side, we will be having Saint Road. Oh, I think it's spelled like this in game. Yeah, there you go. Alright, let's go ahead and get him on board here. Let me check Interceptor's deck real quick. Wait, what is this card? Hold on, I don't recognize it. I think it should be okay. Alright, Saint Road has made his way onto the table. Both duelists may begin. Alright, there they go. Interceptor versus Saint Road. This will be for the semi-final spot. This is quarterfinals in the losers bracket here. Seto Kaiba versus Odeon. Both two characters we did not seem to expect in this tournament. Life Point Boost Alpha comes out from Seto Kaiba.
Let us begin. Let's see if you have the cards to challenge me. Duel. It's my turn.
Alright, Seto Kaiba gonna get the first turn with Cup of Ace here. Going to give it to the opponent's side here.
Monster's effect activate.
As Arcbeat General will be dropped for the Pandemonium draw.
From my hand,
And summon of his Arc Fiend Terror King here. Or Shadow Knight Arc Fiend.
draw.
2,000, 1,600. What a stat line.
I set my card.
Odeon going for the defensive strategy here with 2 extra cards gifted by Seto Kaiba.
That ends my turn. Here I go. It's my turn. Draw.
Alright, Seto Kaiba is now back in the offensive position here. Will he go in for the attack? Shadow Knight Arcbeam's effect is going to activate and be cancelled out by Pandemonium.
Watch closely. I summon a monster in attack position.
Terror King Arcbeam comes out. And now with 4,000 damage,
My monster attacks.
the first attack is activated here. Let's see if toggles are used by Odeon. Terror King Arcbeam takes out Warm Worm and cancels its ability.
Watch and learn. My monster attacks your life points directly.
Terror King Arcbeam is absolutely huge against this Warm Worm deck by Odeon. This could be absolutely devastating. As the first attack goes through, although it is reduced damage, cut in half because of the effect of Shadow Knight Arcfiend. Direct attacks are halved here. Battle damage is halved. But that's okay. He is happy with doing some chip damage here and, more importantly, canceling out the effect of Warm Worm. Odeon's turn once again here. How will he handle the effect of Terror King Arcfiend into his monsters? He has to set another monster and hope for the best here. Interceptor might just be in a pickle.
That ends my turn. Here I go. It's my turn. Draw.
Alright, Pandemonium's gonna continue keeping Seto Kaiba's life points protected here from the Arcfiend card negative effects. And now Seto Kaiba is entering his main phase
Now battle.
and quickly moves towards the battle phase here. Let's see if he can go in for some more successful attacks here. Continue to go in with Terror King Arcfiend. As Paleozoic Canadia is going to drop it into face down defense mode. But let's see if the effect cancels it out. Arcfiend needs a 2 or a 5. It is a 6 that will not cancel it out. And it is successfully dropped into face down position here. Will the attack of Shadow Knight Arcfiend go through? No, it will not, as Seto Kaiba ends the phase. Odeon has regained some control of the duel due to the effect of Canadia getting through. Odeon now has 4 cards in hand to play with. Let us see how he moves forward. First off, flipping Hero Shadow Scout into attack mode. Flip effect. 3 cards are pulled into the hand here. As some Arcfiend cards are revealed and Arcfiend Emperor is brought into the hand. That is not a good sign for Odeon. Any spell cards are discarded, but none of them were, so that means he will get access to all the monsters and traps that he drew into. Odion will opt to set another 2 cards down. And now must end the turn here, as there is nothing else to do here. Seto Kaiba now has access to Arcfiend Emperor that can start popping things off. And Arcfiend's Roar, a trap card, very powerful. Pandemonium continuing to keep Saint Rose life points healthy as Terra King Arcfiend flips back up.
Let's do this.
Into the battle phase he goes.
Attack position.
After summoning a double King Arcfiend.
Watch and learn. I attack with a monster. Look upon your doom.
Skull Dice gonna activate here, and a 5. That's gonna do a huge reduction in damage here, as Deathrook Arcfiend walls out the turn with the benefit of
I attack with a
Skull
monster.
Dice.
I end my turn.
My turn. Draw.
Deathrook Arcfiend comes out with the effect here. 500 life points are the cost, but Pandemonium on the opponent's side of the field is going to negate that. What a play by Odion.
I set my monster face down.
Continuing to set here and stalling out.
That ends my turn.
Here I go. It's my turn. Draw.
All he needs to roll on a Skull Dice is a 2 or greater to stay alive, using the defensive capabilities of Deathrook Arcfiend. Arcfiend monsters' effects are going to be cancelled out using Pandemonium. What a lot of activations and cancellings.
Watch closely. I tribute summon a monster.
Arcfiend Emperor comes out with a tribute summon, and Paleozoic Canada is going to quickly flip out into face down defense position, not wanting to deal with that at all.
Battle.
Terra King Arcfiend is still available for offensive capabilities here, as he will go into the face down monster, and Curse of Anubis is going to stop that.
Curse of Anubis.
Red side is going to end the turn here,
I end my turn.
You're falling into
as Saint Road gonna not be able to continue the offensive play with the defensive capabilities of Odion's back row. Deathroot, Arcfiend, and Pandemonium are going to cancel each other out,
bear witness.
as Endless Trap Hell is popping off here, bringing back Curse of Anubis and dropping some more traps back into the deck.
My card. I set my card face
And more sets are coming out. Hero Shadow Scout activating here.
activates.
That's a Pandemonium, which will be dropped. Arcfiend Giant and Deathrook Arcfiend are brought into the hand. 5 cards remaining. Seto Kaiba will need to go in for the finishing strike soon, or he will deck out. Twin Barrel Dragon here. It will not be successful, as Arcfiend King Emperor will be alive for the next turn of Seto Kaiba.
My turn. Draw.
Arcfiend Emperor reveals itself once again here.
Activates.
Can go in for 1 card destruction on the opponent. Let's see what it is. It will be a back row as expected, and he will take out a Wall of Disruption, which is absolutely gigantic. Wall of Disruption has been a great pinned card taken out by destruction effects throughout this tournament.
Let's do this.
Does it have a magnet on it or something?
Summon a monster.
Arcfiend Emperor will be tribute summoned here for Skull Arcfiend of Lightning.
Battle. Don't blink. I attack with a monster.
You fell right into
I know, right? Before Dawn, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Anubis.
Curse of Anubis does not target, and because it does not target, it does successfully get through without the effects of the Arcfiends activating. 4 cards remaining for the side of Seto Kaiba here. Blue Eyes J knows exactly what's up. The wall of D can be very, very unenjoyable to have. Seto Kaiba in a desperate situation here. Only 4 cards left, and the attacks, if they don't get through, that can secure the victory here for Odeon.
I'll cut you down.
Odeon gonna go in for the Terror King here, and does successfully take it out.
You think that'll work on me?
Effect's gonna activate from the hand here,
Activate.
which will bring it back. Desperate Arcfiend will be dropped.
Play this. I special summon a monster.
Terror King Arcfiend is back on the board in offensive position. Saint Road
Draw.
has to make a play. Pandemonium keeping his life points alive and well.
Face down card. My trap activates.
Arcfiend's Roar. That can only mean one thing. That's right, an Emperor is coming back on the board.
Summon a monster.
Can he get lethal damage through here?
I set a card face down. My monster's effect activates.
A number 4 is rolled
Battle. Don't blink. I attack with a monster.
as he pushes for lethal damage right now.
I attack with a monster.
Only a Karibo or a Sphere Karibo is going to stop it.
Must not lose. Not until I fulfill my mission.
Game over. My monster attacks your life points directly.
It is not a Karibo, and Odeon is taken out successfully here. Seto Kaiba Saint Road will move onward in the tournament.
Shall never
Interceptor is now eliminated.
You could never defeat a duelist with talent.
As we begin our next match here, which will be Labbits versus Vinsanti for the winner bracket finals. We will have it take place on table 4. Vinsanti versus Labbits. Winners bracket finals. Table 4. Vinsanti has made his way over to table 4 here as we await Labbits to join him. Great dueling by both duelists in the last duel. Very close matchup here. Labbits and... uh-oh. That's a spectate bug. Labbits and Vinsanti, please exit the duel. That was a spectate glitch. You guys will have to remake your duel on table 5. Alright, I have told both of them to go ahead and remake the duel on table 5. There it is. Labbits has quickly made his way onto the table here. Let's hope that does not happen again on blue side. There we go. This time it worked. This time we have Labbits on the blue side. And Vinsanti on the red side. Yep. Vinsanti, I got you covered. The names are switched correctly here as we got another cannon duel between Joey Wheeler and Bandit Keith.
You're challenging nice little warm-up match might do me some good. Duel. My turn. No retreat. I summon a monster in attack position. My monster's effect activates. I end my turn.
It's my turn. I draw. From my hand, I activate a spell. I set a card face down. I set a card face down. I set a card. Let's do this. I summon a monster in attack position.
Black Brachios reveals itself,
This.
going in for the attack, dealing 100 damage.
I draw.
Vinsanti's turn is now up. Polymerization into the prismatic Brachios.
Watch this. I fusion summon a monster. No retreat. I tribute summon a monster. My monster's effect activates.
Blowback Dragon. Not gonna get the pop off here.
I end my
Not choosing to go in for the attack. Afraid of that back row.
Turn. I draw. Wait till you see this. Jinzo!
Jinzo once again. Quiet but very scary. There he is. Jinzo, 2,400 strong, is perfectly strong enough to get over this blowback dragon. And now Bandit Keith is going to be top decking.
I end my turn.
This could be bad for Vinsanti here as Lavitz continues his onslaught throughout the tournament with another monster to follow up. This could be lethal damage. 24 and 17 is 40.
Let's battle.
4,100. That's perfectly enough for lethal damage. 1,700 gets through. That's 2,100 remaining. And 2,400 will secure the victory here for Lavitz.
All right.
Joey Wheeler wins the Cannon matchup here, as Vinsanti will be shoved to loser bracket finals. And Lavitz is successfully deemed our first finalist of the tournament. Alright, Saint Road versus Sound Kawaii Blue Eyes J is the next matchup here on table 2. They are ready to go. You guys may begin your duel. Saint Road versus Blue Eyes J, ready to go. Alright, there they go into the duel. They are. Saint Road will be playing on the blue side here. And on the red side, we have Blue Eyes J. Going first with a twin barrel is not cool. Yeah, you can't get the effect pop off. It is potentially a good idea to not do anything, yeah.
One win.
It is worth looking into.
You're looking at him. Let's
Top deck Jinzo. Well, it was a top deck also from Lavitz, so
Final game, you'll
it's hard to argue there.
duel. My turn. I set a card face down. Set a card. I end my turn.
It's my turn. Draw. I'll play this. I summon a monster in attack position.
Alright, looks like Shadow Knight Arcfiend is going to be the first card from Seto Kaiba here. Pandemonium to follow. Windstorm going to stop that attack. Put it to defense mode. Yami Bakura does not want to deal with that right off the bat here.
Set a card. I end my turn.
Here I go. It's my turn. Draw.
Pandemonium.
I summon a monster and attack.
Terra King Arcfiend double lineup with the 2000 attack. One will deal half battle damage.
Your life points.
As Paleozoic Canadia is going to stop it, but let's see if the effect activates using Terra King Arcfiend's ability. 2 is going to land here. 2 is cancelled out. Canadia is dropped as 2000 attack does get through. Wall of Disruption is going to counter-activate, and Paleozoic Canadia will be the follow-up. This is exactly what he might have wanted. He wanted the effect of Terra King Arcfiend to come off so that Paleozoic Canadia could take the board while putting 400 attack on both of the opponent monsters, making them near useless. What a play! Hey True Nate does not want to deal with the back row here.
I tribute summon a monster.
As Blue Eyes J going to tribute for that blowback dragon. And let's see how he pops off and goes. Double activation on the Pandemonium. This is absolutely huge. Now the draining effects of the Arcfiend cards will start taking effect. Blowback Dragon going to go in for the first attack here. On to Shadow Knight Arcfiend.
My strategies are superior. Let's do this.
Tribute summon from the other side here as Skull Arcfiend of Lightning. 2500. Are we getting a flashback of the last play in the last duel? Just getting over the Blowback Dragon here. Yes, it does successfully connect. Seto Kaiba has regained board presence as Fires of Doomsday is going to come off.
End my turn.
Yami Bakura will need a Destiny draw here. Contract with Demons before... That's pretty funny.
Set a card. My turn's done.
It's my turn. Draw.
Skull Arcfiend of Lightning will drain 500.
Let's do this. I summon a monster.
Another monster will be able to clear out the field of the tokens here. Deathstroke Arcfiend. 1100 is all it takes
Attack with a monster.
with the 0 defense tokens here.
I attack with a monster. Here's my
Both are successfully attacked through as Arcfiend's Roar is going to pop off here. More life points are spent here.
I special summon a monster. Game over. My monster attacks your life points directly.
The winner of this match will be facing off against Vinsanti in the finals of the losers bracket. Yami Bakura not giving up just yet. And if he can survive through this turn,
My turn.
the 1000 damage
Make you pay. I draw.
that Seto Kaiba will have to pay will put him in lethal damage of the next turn. This is a very, very close duel. But Arcfiend General is going to drop off to get that Pandemonium. Pandemonium means that the 500 cost will be no more.
Field spell activates.
What a close duel we have going on. This is absolutely insane.
Watch and learn. I attack with a
Deathstroke gonna go in for the attack here as Graceful Dice for the troll play. He knows it's over as Seto Kaiba on the blue side. Saint Road successfully barely comes out on top with 300 life points remaining.
with a fourth-rate deck.
Alright, Saint Road. What a clutch play. Great dueling by Sound Kawaii, Blue Eyes J. What an intense duel. Great dueling, both of you guys. Alright. Even though Saint Road just had an intense match, the break is not over for him as his next matchup will be against Vinsanti on table 1. Alright, Vinsanti has made his way onto table 1 here. Saint Road will just have to join him here as we get our loser bracket finals on the road. Oh, you won't lose? They will just implode? Okay, they'll just die. But that's still pretty dual turning. What a top deck from Blue Eyes J. Yep, that is the game of Duel Links. Top decks are a thing in pretty much every card game. Jinzo was top deck in a previous match against, I believe, against Vinsanti, actually. Alright, Saint Road will be moving to table 1. Saint Road, please make your way on, or Saint Road, please make your way to table 1 here to play against Vinsanti, who is seated. Once he hops on the table, we will begin this match here. The winner of that match will be playing in the finals against Lavitz, who has proven himself undefeated throughout the tournament so far. We will see who is the next contestant that gains the King of Games role and declares themselves the champion of the Pogon tournament here. Looks like Saint Road may or may not have gotten the message here. I'm trying to give him a direct message to hop onto table 1. Once he does so, we will begin the match. We'll give him another two or so minutes to respond or make any statement. If anyone has access to Saint Road, please please contact him. He just played, so he must be around somewhere. I assume he may have went to the restroom or had to go quickly do something. We will hold on patiently for him for another 2 minutes, a little bit less than 2 minutes. Yeah, he has not responded yet. I don't see him online. Usually once I message him, he does appear online, so he gets the messages. He is appearing online now. And he is on table 1. We did it. Okay, Saint Road made it back just in time. Clutch. Alright, Vinsanti versus... Alright, there they go. Vinsanti will be playing on the blue side here. And on the red side, we have Saint Road. Seto Kaiba versus Bandit Keith. Blue Eyes Jay, a little disappointed with that.
There's only one champion, and that's me.
Alright, Life Point Boost Alpha
There can only be one winner. Duel.
versus Bandit Keith. Vinsanti on the Bandit Keith here. Pandemonium once again by Seto Kaiba. Saint Road gonna start off with the General.
My turn. I draw, punk.
Bandit Keith gonna end the turn off 2 sets here. This might be a bad starting hand.
I'll play this. I summon a monster in attack position.
Arcfiend Emperor,
Monsters of
1500 attack with the effect popping off here. Dropping an Arcfiend into the banished area. Fires of Doomsday gonna counter activate. That will bring out 2 defensive monsters here.
will now battle.
Summon a monster.
Link. I
The attacks are going off here as Arcfiend General successfully goes in for the first.
with a monster.
And Arcfiend Emperor goes in for the second here. Pandemonium will bring Terra King Arcfiend into the hand of Seto Kaiba here.
I draw. Honk. I end my turn.
Bandit Keith with no options has to end the turn. This might just be game over real fast.
I summon a monster in attack position.
Terra King Arcfiend comes out.
My monster attacks your life points directly.
2,000 damage, 2,100 will secure the victory. And yes, just like that, Saint Road, again, quick victory over Vinsanti.
You're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck.
Saint Road on a win streak here and has to play one more to go. Alright. Alright then. Saint Road versus Lavitz is going to be the finals. Alright, table 1 works. For Lavitz to be declared the victory, he needs 1 win. Alright, Saint Road asks for a quick moment here. As we are about to begin the final matchup here. Alright, table 1 or table 3 both work, whatever works. But we have Lavitz ready to go. Saint Road just needs to adjust his internet something. So we'll give him a quick moment to do so as I prepare the next matchup here. This is going to be the finals of the tournament. Vinsanti, great dueling throughout the tournament, coming to the loser bracket finals here. Alright, Saint Road has mashed Lavitz on table 3 here. Lavitz will need 1 victory to secure the crown. Saint Road will need 2 victories. 2 in a row to be declared the victor here. You guys may begin. Alright, go ahead and start your duel. Here we go. We got the grand finals.
I'll pulverize you.
Kaiba, it's time I put
Ooh.
your stinking mug in its place.
We got
Show this sniveling puppy that he's more bark than bite. Duel. It's my turn. From my hand, my field spell activates. I'll play this. I summon a monster in attack.
Alright.
End my turn.
It's my
Pandemonium with the 2100 Arc Fiend General out.
I set a card. I set a card. I set a card face down. Here we come. I summon a monster in attack position. My monster's effect activates. Let's battle. Luck, don't fail me now. My monster's gonna attack. I end my turn.
Oh. Alright, here we got some advantage from Joey Wheeler to start things off. But Arc Fiend Emperor on the side of Seto Kaiba. Yeah, Brachio's really strong here. Brachio going to be tossed out using the effect of Arc Fiend Emperor. It will be dropped at the end phase here. Let's see how Joey Wheeler handles it.
That won't keep me down.
My field spell activates.
Pandemonium will bring card into the hand here.
I end my turn.
Here I go. I
Joey Wheeler's turn. Seto Kaiba has nothing on the board
end my turn.
as Lavitz
It's my turn.
had the opportunity to go in for an attack but does not have the cards to do so. And now Seto Kaiba.
Do this. I summon a monster in attack position.
Oh my goodness. And Arc Fiend General comes back. 2100 damage. It's going to be near lethal for Joey Wheeler.
Monster attacks your life points directly.
The attack does go through. Joey Wheeler needs a monster to summon.
I've completed another flawless turn.
I'm not giving up, because losing ain't in my dictionary. It's my turn. Check out
Last gamble. This is the finals of the tournament here. As Last Gamble will activate and only pick up 2.
I won because
What? No way. Was that a surrender or a fail?